오늘 할 게임 앨런 웨이크 2 가보도록 할게요. 일단은 정리해주고, 조명탄 탄약 있으니까 한번 장전 해주고, 정리할 거는 정리해주자. 오케이. 도망가. 주변에 무슨.
I didn't have a key.
209, 어이씨, 깜짝아. 도망가. 아파라. 가봅시다.
The plot board was empty again.
악마로 하니까.
This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for.
아니야?
Just been an appetizer before the main course.
스타이저면은 뭐 다른 데로 가야겠구만. 뭐 우리의 1층 어디? 225 여기다. (1층으로) 가보자고. 지금 우리 102로 가야 되거든요. 109, 110, 111. 와, 8개나 있네. 우리 이제 가야 되는 장소가 또 어디 있지? 지금 우리 살인 현장 찾는 거잖아, 목적이. 그럼 살인 현장을 찾아야겠지. 그러면은 구두 상자 있지? 넣어두자. 일단 너무 많아. 과해. 한 요정도? 요정도면 될걸? 자, 요거를 이제 악마로. 그건 소설에 필요해. 계단으로 올라가는 악마의 길이 붉게 있다. 맞네. 오이씨, 깜짝아. 으아! 너 피할 거야? 오이씨, 깜짝아. 바로 갔다가 그냥 무빙으로 피했죠? 새로운 아이디어의 존재가. 쟤를 봐야 돼. 어디서 봐야 될까? 뭐야, 저건 좀? 아, 여기 있다. 검은색.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room specifically. The
666.
devil had a sense of
악마의 숫자.
or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
뭐 다른 건 없나 보네. 가자. 움직이자. 요 핏자국을 따라서 가면은 여기를 가고 여기다. 그 장소다. 오!
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
됐다.
Okay, let's talk. Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady.
여주인공이 있었어?
It was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery, and all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
오, 뭐야. 오, 스크래치. 왼쪽. 오, 달려! 오, 반대. 막혔어. 아! 야, 처음으로 죽어본다. 오, 뭐야. 겁나 리얼하게 넣네. 오씨, 좀 불쾌한데? 아이, 죽는 줄 몰랐지. 뭐야. 다시 쓰는 거구나. 안 무서워. 이 수염난 아저씨야. 오케이, 빨리 가보자고. 아이씨, 근데 쟤가 왜 갑자기 나타난 거야? 무서워 죽는 줄 알았네. 여기까지 달려갔다가 이쯤 되면 나오니까 돌아서 여기로 달려. 왼쪽으로 돌아. 그 다음에 여기로 가. 뭐야 이거? 어? 나가는 길이 있어? 다시 써.
You again.
처음처럼 다시 해보자. 여기가 길이 아니고. 길이 없다니까? 진짜 길이 없는데. 뭐야, 맞잖아. 으아! 살았다.
The
Oh.
dark presence had come for me. Drawn
이게
to the story I was
그거구나.
writing as it grew darker.
너무 느리게 왔나봐, 내가. 오, 뭐야, 진짜네?
Final scene.
뭐야, 너. 어! 오면 죽인다. 오케이.
The plot board was
요거를
empty again.
클라이맥스.
I needed
뭐 있다.
the murder victim, room 108.
계속 막고 있는데. 어떻게 봐야 되지? 얘를 이용해서 봐야 되거든? 됐다.
Had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word, our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
이거 단가? 내가 108호 키가 있나? 없어.
The plot board was empty again.
클라이맥스.
I needed
여러분. 뭐야 여기? 물이 차 있네. 뭐야 레코드 뭐 음판? 그런 게 있던데.
this was the murder site.
죽었어. 할머니? 뭐야 사라졌네?
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake. Are I still trapped? I have the clicker. We can feel it.
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out.
It lasted only for a moment. like two planets passing in orbit.
아,
Anderson was
또 끝났어?
helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of return.
파트 끝. 계속 가봅시다. 호텔에서 나가라. 나가지 뭐. 가기 전 잠깐 빠른 저장 한번 하고 갑시다.
Parliament Tower was here.
타워로 가봅시다.
Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
타워가 저기지. 이렇게. 근데 어차피 그냥 얘로 가야겠다. 얘를 스토리를 진행해야 되잖아. The Dark Place. 또 열렸네. 가지 뭐. 자, 바로 갔다가 버튼 눌러주고. 깜짝아. 스크래치?
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
스크래치다. 화장실 이상한 걸로 바꿔놨네. 막혔고.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
컴퓨터. 교단? 뭐야, 얘 누구야? 베리가 교단에 가입했다고? 뭔 소리야, 이거?
For months after Ellen died,
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
뭐지? 내가 뭐 놓쳤나? TV가 계속 있네. 요걸 봐야 되는 것 같은데, 아까 거?
I could barely get out of bed.
파트 1이라 써있네.
Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
됐다. 여기 거 아니면 여기 거. 맞네, 파트 2.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
끝났다.
needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough.
돌파구를 찾을 수 있을 겁니다.
I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
끝. 요거 9개나 있네.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing.
현실을 역행하는 어두운 물길.
Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
가보자. 으아! 스크래치인가? 뭐야? 앨런이네? 스크래치는 어딨지? 난 얘가 스크래치인 줄 알았는데. 원고가 있네.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already
아, 이래가지고 등장시켰구나, 얘를.
Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
스크래치다. 죽였구나. 스크래치가 죽였네. 다시 또.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
살아났다.
The memory of my edits was already
써야지.
fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had
써봅시다.
said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
뭐야? 왜 젖어 있냐? 가면. 미스트 도어와 얘기하기. 나왔다. 아무도 없어. 그 미스터 도어다.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
흉내 낼 수 있다고?
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice,
앨리스?
I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you.
응?
So is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
우리 깜빡깜빡. 돌아왔다.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally gone.
막혔네.
Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
여기는 아직도 못 가게. 주기문은 이미 열려있네. 여기로 갈 필요 없다는 거겠지?
Very dumb, Frank. Here is the light at the end of the...
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta on watch the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Or didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
영화?
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli?
빗사신들.
Light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
가봅시다. 아래로 가려면 더 내려갔어야 됐던 걸로 아는데. 바뀌었나? 됐다.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
여기 아닌데? 어디지? 여기 있네. 됐다. 사진들.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
바꾸고 도망쳐. 이제 여기 TV방 나올 거거든? 여기서 이제 또 바꾸면 되겠지? 파트 끝! 휴. 뭐야? 약간 그거 같죠? 정신이 나간 거 같죠?
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
호텔? 내가 아는 그 호텔? 자, 오늘은 이렇게 앨런 웨이크 2 해봤고요. 재밌게 봤던 구독과 좋아요, 알림 버튼 눌러주세요. 그럼 안녕, 바이바이.